Yeah, honestly, bro, I can't intro this video to save my life. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Creo Radio. It's your boy, Creo Lou. Today, I want to talk about Chet the Builder, okay? The day is May 7th, 2026, and I think as of now, if you know the controversial figure, if you clicked onto this video, he's someone who goes around spewing racist rhetoric and gets surprised when people come up to him, gets defensive and actually gets hostile and really ready to be violent when people then confront him for the bullshit that comes out of his weasel ass mouth. All right. The day is May 7th, 2026, and I think the most that has happened to the kid so far is he's been spat on. And also pictures have leaked of him, I don't know, dressing up as a fairy or he was a fairy, like for real, for real. Yup. Anyway, most of this happened that he's been spit on. My prediction is it is going to increase because he just keeps barking up a tree of negativity. It's really weird. I got some talking points down, and I just kind of wanted to just run through them. I may make videos in the future, but at the same time, I really don't think there's a need to continuously cover topics like this because it's like, bro, they themselves don't give a fuck. Okay, so I'm gonna just go from the bottom to the top. My last note that I wrote about this is they themselves don't care. They will martyr him before they protect and correct him. What I mean by that is the people who are making him who he is, his fans, those that defend him in the comment sections, those that fuck with him, they themselves will not pull him out of this fire that he is not only causing but continuously adding fuel to. They will wait for this nigga to die, and then they will put him up on a shelf and be like, oh my God, and this is what happens when someone is just speaking their truth. They're just, it's free speech. You can say whatever you want in America. Look at what happened to Chud the Builder. Yes, it's free speech. You can say whatever the fuck you want in the United States of America, but hey, nigga, you can't control what people are going to do in reaction. And then you also can't look at us and continue to spew your fucking bullshit racist rhetoric of, well, if you had control of your emotions and if you were wilding at it, shut the fuck up. You go around provoking people, who knows, my nigga? And when you provoking somebody with something as deeply rooted as racism and bigotry, what the fuck? Like, we supposed to confront that shit with some combativeness. We can't keep letting that shit exist in the zeitgeist and just in the field of life in general. You feel me? We have just gotten to a point, I would say, within the past 15 years where we start calling out microaggressions. Some people are becoming aware of microaggressions as we speak, and they've been exposed to them their whole entire life, but they've just now gotten to a point where they're able to acknowledge them, see them, and then call it out. That's fucking crazy. This United States that we live in is built off of racism. It's very, very deeply rooted and coded. We shouldn't just make okay those kinds of conversations. Now, how you go about handling such a thing, can't say civil discourse in a non-civil society. We had a civil war that was the most uncivil thing that you can ever fucking talk about. The war was quote unquote civil war. Nigga, what is civil about having to go to war with people who believe that you should that there is a certain amount of people who are 1/3 of a human? They believe they should have ownership over them. There's nothing civil about this society, my nigga. There's nothing civil about the United States of America. So I'm not going to sit here and police people's reactions to this bullshit that he goes around spewing, okay? But I think that needs to be focused on. The fact that they will martyr him and they don't care to protect him or correct him and be like, hey, they know themselves that this isn't the way to go, but they will use him as something to prop up. I mean, shit, schools is getting shot up. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a flying shit that schools is getting shot up. They don't give a flying shit that crime rates is great. They don't care, my nigga. This is what they want. This is what they fester in, okay? They focus on the actions that lead to the reaction. So the words that come before the smoke and the fire and all that bullshit doesn't matter to them. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter that he's running around saying the N-word hard R, provoking people with negative bullshit, and then also just wanting to fight. They don't give a fuck. They just want to focus on the reaction of the black people because that is ultimately what they're obsessed with. And that is what they have to bring down by even stooping to the level of just being a fucking harasser. Like, they want to point out the hypocrisy of black people by being someone who has to harass them into being a hypocrite. It's fucking weird. It's odd. Low moral people using racism to build a fan base. That's what he is. He's a low moral person who's building a fan base built off of racism. This is a fickle fan base, though. I hope he doesn't become a mainstay in media. That is one of my fears, is that how Clavicular kind of slivered his way into the mainstay. I don't know how. I mean, this nigga was hitting kids with fucking bats. Not bats, with fucking, my fault. Wait, that's alleged. Damn. I may have to edit that in post. I'm not gonna edit that. I misspoke. I don't think he was hitting people with bats, but he was hitting underage girls with hammers to make them mog, and hitting himself with hammers and shit, and then also injecting them with certain shit. He got a lot of things that would keep him away from being an active component in social media, but he is a very active member in that whole entire community. So what I'm saying is, I hope Chud doesn't get to that point. I hope this nigga actually gets packed out. Not physically. I just hope he goes to jail or some shit for harassment, or he gets, kicked off the website. Because it's pointless, my nigga. Like, what is your point? You don't have one. You're just trying to be racist and trying to be on some bullshit. But he's going to get what he's looking for, to be completely fair with you. And the conversation is pointless to have in the way that they want to. Like I said, they want to focus on the reaction instead of the action. They don't give a fuck. Because if you cared about him, you would tell him to chill and stop. Not because these wilding chimps are going to rip your face off, but because there's just why would you go about life like that? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's such a weird way to go about it. But I mean, in society today, currently, in the ignorant society that we live in, perpetuated by, that man who's sitting in the Oval, he got ignorant people feeling really bold and emboldened. But anyway, man, let me know what you guys think about all that I spilled in this quick little presentation of my thoughts on Chud the bitch nigga. And the thing is, I fuck with Bob the Builder. So yeah, Chud the bitch nigga, that's his name. Chud the bitch. Nah, fuck the bitch nigga shit. Chud the bitch. Everybody can say that. Chud the bitch. Call him that. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. If you want some racist bullshit, man, look. Hope your balls explode. For real. Like painfully. Like, it's a build up. 3 days of just excruciating pain, and then on that third day, they just blow the fuck up, and then you bleed out from the inside out. That's what I got for you. Nothing that you say in the comment sections matters. But to the people that want to I feel like this video is for not only black people, but also anyone who's just trying to have some sort of a positive conversation centered around this bullshit, because he's such a dweeb of a creator and such like a icky gross type of motherfucker that we should stay away from. This is why I'm doing a Creo radio about it. If you're new to the format of Creo radio, I did this over on my first channel when I was first starting to get back into uploading on YouTube. I think I've taken all those videos down. I may re-upload them on the second channel where this is going to be uploaded, but this is basically where I just write some thoughts down and then present them to you guys. We talk about it in the comment sections below. Let me know what you think. They just don't stop. Racist ass pieces of shit. Anyway, I'll see y'all in the next one. Check out the other content, man. I'm all over the place. Yeah, boy. Doses.